Well, despite soaring gas prices, demand for travel remains really high. People are still going on vacation, but obviously looking for some ways to save. So what are some good tips to tackle those high travel prices right now? Joining us live from Los Angeles with some answers is Gabe Saglier, senior editor for Travel Zoo. It's great to have you back. Thanks for getting up
Great to
so
see you.
early there in LA.
I've got 3 kids. We've been up for hours.
I hear you. So the first point you're telling people is, I mean, you gotta book early.
Listen, that's always the name of the game, especially if you want to head to a particular destination you love or stay at a hotel that you love. But the demand is really, it's blown perspectives and, our projections out of the water, and the demand is going to stay high through the summer season. The prices that we're seeing now, expect them to jump another 10% by the end of June. They'll stay that way through September. If you can push your vacation to the latter part of the summer season, maybe very early fall, you'll start to see some relief in some of those travel prices.
Well, what are some of the specific factors that are driving all those prices up?
Well, a couple of things. Staffing issues play a role. When you don't have enough pilots or flight attendants to satisfy certain routes, those get eliminated. The remaining routes will go up in price because of demand. Obviously, fuel prices also now affecting some of the airfare prices out there. But the number one factor remains that demand. I think a lot of people now are seeing travel not so much as an expense, but perhaps an investment. And although we may be now starting to look at shortening our trips or maybe shortening the distance that we travel by car in some cases, at the end of the day, if we've got reservations in place, we're not canceling them. We are looking to go and looking to budget in other places of our everyday expenses.
So now we know why. So what do we do now? A few tips on tackling those prices.
So a couple of things you can do. Number one, check your mileage account. For a couple of years now, we may not have seen how many miles we have in some of these airline accounts. Perhaps we've been using credit cards that have helped build up those accounts over the last couple of years. I've not seen the threshold required for miles on many flights go up the way that prices have gone up. So your miles really could have hold some pretty major bang for the buck there. And of course, miles have no value unless you use them. So this might be the time to use your miles. A couple of dependable trends starting to reemerge. For example, Tuesdays and Saturdays remain the more inexpensive days to fly. There's just greater demand on a Monday, greater demand on a Friday. So just by pushing your flight to, say, a Tuesday and a Saturday, that could save you some money. And look at the packages, those vacation packages that are in market right now, that include airfare and perhaps, a 5-night stay at a Caribbean resort. Those were put in place before, in many cases, the spike in airfare that we've seen in the last couple of weeks, couple of months. And so you're seeing still some major bang for the buck in a lot of these vacation packages out there. And they'll get you to a destination that you desire, then all the more attractive they become.
Some people may be thinking, well, all right, I can go somewhere, but there's nowhere I can go that's tropical. But you're saying a few places are offering some pretty good deals, starting with Los Cabos.
So listen, I mean, anything south of the border, anything in the Caribbean, as we head into the summer season, we'll see a more bang for the buck than a lot of other destinations, including a lot of our domestic destinations. And we're seeing now airfares south of the border rival domestic fares, and therefore people are sort of taking the leap on the other side of the border. Los Cabos is a destination in Baja California that saw about 15 resorts open up just before the pandemic. So a lot of these are brand new to many folks who are traveling south of the border now. The Nobu Hotel Los Cabos, this is the joint effort between Robert De Niro and famous chef Nobu Matsuhisa, right there on the shores of Los Cabos. A very high-end 5-star luxury resort, $399 a night for stays over the next several months there, with a daily $150 spa credit. Beautiful 13,000 square foot spa right there on the water.
Yeah, I ate there in Miami, and it's delicious. We're kind of short on time, but you're also saying before we go, Curacao and St. Lucia?
Yeah, Curacao is south of that hurricane belt. You're going to see a lot of sort of attractive options there just because people want to avoid the potential for storms. And some of these off the beaten path, more high-end destinations like St. Lucia now becoming more attractive for folks who are seeking something new and something a bit more special as you begin to travel again post-pandemic.
Gabe Saglier with Travel Zoo. So much great information in just a few minutes. Thank you so much for being with us.
You got it. Great to see you.
For more information on summer travel and other travel news, go to fox59.com/links.